All-Star hoops, Central vibes, where the ladies thrive. Breaking it down, highlights come alive, crossovers, threes, hustle don't stop. Women's game shining, we taking it to the top. Handles ridiculous, moves so ferocious. Step backs lethal like poetry in motion. Queens on the court making noise explosion. Game so smooth, no need for promotion. Star Hoop Central, we running the court. Breaking it down, giving fans full support from the tip off to the last buzzer sound. We're here for the love, giving breakdowns profound. Never sleep on this, skill set divine. Buckets dropping like rain, every shot refined. Courts a canvas and they paint with their shine. Passing gems, no look, threads intertwined. Fast breaks, dimes in defense for days. Highlighting greatness in every play. Legends in the making, stars in the fray. Turning up the heat, watch the artistry sway. Star Hoop Central, we running the court. Breaking it down, giving fans full
Star Hoop Central, we reign in the game. Fast break the logic, no time for delay. Full court press, every word that we say. From zones to the man, the schemes we unweave. Breaking the box score, we don't just believe. Debate in the key, where clutch get defined. MVP stats or the heart in the grind. Legends get forged in the fires of our chat. Star Hoop Central, where the real game's at.
Welcome to Stars Hoop Central, where all the stars align. Man, I know you guys were waiting. We're here. We got some great topics to get into today. One fell right in our lap today. This morning, ESPN got it going on, man. So I'm excited to get into these topics today for sure. Listen, y'all, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and hit the all notification button so you know every single time we go live. Mondays, it varies, 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern, but just get here. If you hit the all notification button, then you'll just know every time we go live. Make sure you guys are live in effect in the chat. We want to hear what you have to say for sure. And we appreciate you guys' support each and every week. Without further ado, let me see how the panel is doing. How y'all doing? How you doing, HD, Showtime, On Point Sports, and I Am Zo Media? How are y'all?
Just trying to piss the day off a day at a time. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do is piss the world off one day at a time and get like 10 more haters, and my day will be so beautiful. That's all I'm working on.
What's good?
Hey,
man?
let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Let's go. Okay. Well, I'm glad everybody feeling good. Everybody ready to get into this topic about ESPN. If you have not checked it out already, we already did one on the original one before the season, the top 25 before the season started. And now ESPN has come up with a mid-season shuffle. They did say that they were going to do this, and I was interested to see it once they did. They came out with their WNBA rankings. Before I get into everyone's opinion, I'm going to run it down for you guys. ESPN has unveiled its mid-season top 25 WNBA players. Number 1 is Naphessa Collier. Number 2 is Asia Wilson. Number 3 is AT. 4 is Brianna Stewart. 5 is Sabrina Ionescu. 6 is Alicia Gray. 7, Satu Sabli. 8, Aliyah Boston. 9, Caitlin Clark. 10, Nneka Ogwumike. 11, Skylar Diggins. 12, Kelsey Plum. 13, Paige Beckers. 14 is Jackie Young. 15, Kelsey Mitchell. 16, Ryan Howard. 17, Kayla McBride. 18, Angel Reese. 19, De'Arica Hamby. 20 is Gabby Williams. 21, Brianna Jones. 22, Brittany Sykes. 23, Sonia Citron. 24, Kayla Thornton. And 25 is Courtney Williams. So that is their new revamped list throughout the mid-season. I'm gonna go to you, Showtime. What you think about this revamped list and kind of, where they've placed people now, how they've shook things up, and if you want to obviously say kind of where you would have somebody and what you would change up.
ESPN out there rabbit a mind. First of all, it's some bro. Looking at this list, I can tell y'all don't watch basketball. Whoever came up with this list, ESPN. We know ESPN is more about agendas than actually basketball facts. So we already got that understood. So let's do some. This is not even my opinion. Let's go out facts. First of all, if you haven't played, if you play less than 50% of the games for your team, you shouldn't even really qualify for certain spots. Number one. Number two, based off the first half of the season, this is about the first half. This is from game one to because we're heading to the All-Star break. So it's all about that. Based off of that, I want to say this. Naphessa Collier number one. Well, I got a number one on my MVP rankings. I have no problem with that. Now, the list has A'ja Wilson number two. I have no problem with A'ja Wilson being number two. I don't, because A'ja Wilson, yeah, her team has not been playing good, but A'ja, even on, if you think this is a bad season, this can easily be somebody's career high, what she's doing this year. All across the board, 21 and a half, close to 9.5 rebounds, leading the league in blocks. She's still the best player in the world. Did you see what she did the other night? I mean, she's doing everything she can to even get her team a 5-point win. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's tough on her right now. So then Aliyah Thomas. Now, look, based off my MVP rankings, I have Aliyah Thomas number two. So if we going off of game one to going to the All-Star break, hey, I have no problem putting AT number two because I'm going to tell y'all something. Based on what I just saw over the weekend, what was it, like Friday? AT versus Naphessa Collier. AT snatched the chain. Did you see how she was guarding Naphessa Collier in the fourth quarter and dropped 29 points? Like, I mean, that was MVP. That was Prince always talk about MVP signature performance. That was an MVP signature performance for AT. I was very impressed. So if you want to say 18 number one, number two, I have no problem with that. But I am gonna stick by my pick. Feed number one as of now, because we're gonna revisit this conversation at the end of the season. So as of right now, though, feed number one. I got 18 number two, A'ja number three, number four. I'm fine with. They got Stu at number four. I got Stu at number four. Number five, I got Aliyah Gray. And I will put Sabrina number five, right? I have no problem with that. Now, look, this one things get a little tricky, right? So they have Satu number seven. I don't have Satu number seven. You know who I have number seven? I got your girl Indiana, and I'm not talking about 22. I'm talking about Leah Boston. I'm putting Leah Boston right here at number seven. Because on both ends of the floor, she's been very consistent. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's number one in field goal percentage. Look, when CC wasn't playing, he was. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this, but the beginning of the year, from game one to now, she's been the most impactful player, and I think she deserves more credit. So as of right now, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna keep Satu at number seven, and I'm gonna put Leah Boston. You know, I'm fine with that. I'll tell you what, because Satu has been playing really good. She has been playing really good, so I'm not gonna do that. So I actually agree. You know what? I'm gonna stick to it. I agree with 7 and 8. Now number 9. Now this things get tricky. They got Kaden Clark number 9. Now back to what I said. If you play less than 50% of the game, you shouldn't even be top 10. I can't have you top 10. And then when she was playing, she been inconsistent. A lot of people say she's in a shooting slump. I don't believe she's in a shooting slump. I just think she's taking a lot of bad shots, to be honest. Because when she get the wide open looks, she actually hitting half of them. It's just her shot attempts are really bad. It's the timing of the shots. It's a big part of the reason why she's struggling. Along with the turnovers, along with the defense. No, I can't have a top 10. You know who I'm gonna put top 10? I will put Skylar Diggins at top 10. The way she's been playing. I'm putting Skylar Diggins at number 9. And I'll put who I'm gonna put at number 10 spot? I'll put a Gumake. I'll put a Gumake at number 10. At number 11. You know who I'm gonna pick right here? At number 11, I'm gonna put I'll put the other Indiana girl, Kelsey Mitchell. I think Kelsey Mitchell's been very consistent. I put Kelsey Mitchell. Matter of fact, it's a bait. You know what? It's this one was tough for me, y'all, because I like Paige Becker the way she's playing. So you know what? I look, I don't mind putting Paige Becker right there. She's playing really good. First in the league, All-Star starter, 18 points, efficient, playing defense, assisting. I don't mind putting her close at number 11 as of right in the first half. Then you can go to Kelsey Mitchell. And after Kelsey Mitchell, you know who I'm going to put right here? I'm going to put well, I'm at number 11, right? Okay, I said number 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so number 12. You know who I'm going to put right here? I'm going to put this is debatable, but I'm going to put let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hey, hold on, sis. Hold on. You know, hey, y'all. Hold on. Let me make hey, Key. Let me make a real adjustment real quick, Key.
Okay.
Hey, Key. I'm on number 11, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said Paige Becker number 11.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me move her down the spot. You know who I'm put her at number 11? I'm putting the double queen at number 11.
Mm.
You know why I'm putting her at number 11? Because she got the toughest assignment every single night. Not only that, she got the toughest assignment. She out here dominating the boards. She has to score. This stretch she has had the whole entire month. How many players been playing better than her? Honestly, I'm gonna put her right there. I'll put Paige Becker behind her at number 12. I'll put Jackie Young number 13. Kelsey Mitchell 14. Kelsey Plum 15. I'll put Ryan Howell 16. And then right here, I'll put Caitlin Clark number 17. I'll put Caitlin Clark right there, number 17, because she ain't play a lot of game. She's struggling to shoot the ball. She turned over the ball a whole lot. The defense been really bad. I'll put number 16. And then after that, we can put we can kind of plug in the. Now they got Caitlin McBride number 17. I don't have Caitlin McBride number 17. She's too high. I think Caitlin McBride haven't even played she haven't played all the games. She missed like the first 4 games. I'm sliding her down, actually. I'm gonna slide her down. You know who I'm put right there? I'm gonna put Gabby Williams. I'm put Gabby Williams right there. Behind her, I'm gonna put I like Azure, y'all. I like Azure. I don't know if y'all like Azure Steve. I like Azure.
Absolutely.
I like Azure playing. I put Azure behind her. Then I who else? You got Citron. You go to Washington. You got either Citron, Kiki. I'm gonna take Citron. I'm gonna put Citron behind her. Citron, and I feel like I'm missing somebody. Kelsey Plum behind her. You know, let me put Kelsey Plum in front of Azure. Kelsey Plum in front of Azure. then Citron after her, and then I'm gonna put I put Sykes behind. I'm ranking Sykes over. I'm ranking Citron over Sykes. I don't know about y'all. I think Citron having a better season, all around season, and she more efficient. So then we go to Kayla Thornton. My bad, I forgot about Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton. I got to put her ahead of Kelsey Plum. So you kind of, it's kind of movable right there from 19 to 25. Got to put Kayla Thornton up there. Courtney Williams. I got Courtney Williams over Kelsey Plum. And then them last two spots, probably Kelsey Plum and Kayla McBride. I'll leave right there.
Okay. If that's your final answer. That's your list.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I hear what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You know what's interesting to me about this list panel and chat is I don't know if anyone noticed. JJ is not on the list, right? And to start the season, the preseason, they had JJ on the list, and they had JJ after CC on that list, the original list. Now, I'm cool with them not having JJ on the list because JJ has been hurt for a decent amount of games. That's why JJ's not an all-star. But we all know what JJ brings to the game of basketball and how dominant she is. We see them being, the New York Liberty being affected by the missing JJ, right? Obviously other players too, but them missing JJ is a big deal, clearly. She's a deciding factor. But she's not on the list due to injury, etc. So explain to me how JJ, the finals MVP last year, is not on the list due to injury, right? And Caitlin maybe played a couple more games than JJ per se. And Caitlin is on the list at number 9. Like, I want to understand certain things and I don't understand them. They contradict themselves with the certain things that they do, and it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Why is she on the list? And then even if she's on the list, why is she that high? Because not only has she not played many games, the games she has played, she has struggled. I believe she's 6 for 24 from the 3.
Yep.
And she's at number 9. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I just feel like, be fair, keep the same energy throughout it. But we are like Show said, it's just how they get down. But I just wanted to point that out before we move along. What you got on this, Zoe? What you got?
You there?
Oh, are you mute? I think you muted, Zoe.
I need to know who voted on this list, man.
Okay.
I need to know, because I need to know if there was biasness in it. I need to know if it was a player from, the past. I need to know how did they, like, what is the criteria here? Like what is the criteria? Are we going criteria off of team success? Are we doing individually? We're like, what's the criteria here? Are we doing biggest moments? Like, what is the criteria?
Let me interject real quick, Zoe.
Yeah.
Remember when we first did the first list, I actually read, like, they literally include off season, like they include unrivaled, which was why I was so perplexed at Angel being number 25. Because in the write-up on ESPN, before you start reading, they said that they include unrivaled. Go ahead. I just wanted to throw that in there.
And that's but again, again, basketball ain't fair, life ain't fair, right? But honestly, to use unrivaled or any other thing outside of the WNBA is kind of unfair to some players because not everybody played in unrivaled. So how are you giving somebody else credit when the other person can't get credit because they didn't play an Unrivaled? Some took the season off, like Asia, to work on their game, right? Some like even NECA didn't play, right? So like you got some players that went playing. What's the other one called? Athletes
Unlimited. Mm-hmm.
So like, so you see what I'm saying? HD, like, how are you using that as a criteria when 100% of the players didn't play in it? So somebody's getting a leg up because somebody else wanted to work on their game in the off season. So I'm confused at how they like I'm confused. After a while, we're gonna start counting up in there how many played the women's edition of the 2K. We gonna right. Who played 2K this offseason?
Right,
I mean, come on, man. First of all, that's 3-on-3.
Yep.
I mean, so this whole situation is just crazy. It's a lot of agendas being pushed here because at the end of the day, like these votings gotta be, and this is the reason why I get mad at this, and I'm about to tell y'all why. A lot of people don't look at the bigger picture of this. 2026 offseason, I think it's 91% of the league is going to be free agents. I want y'all to know how business works. So some of these women who are at the lower totem pole of this list, and even not on this list, these GMs are going to go to their agent and say, hey, your player's not even voted as a top 25 player. They can't get no max. Look, this biasness, these agendas is messing with people's bottom line. This is generational wealth these women are putting their lives on the line for, right? The hard work they put in, the effort. A pencil pusher shouldn't dictate how much money I make. These lists like this are true. You think about marketing dollars. You think about a player that's probably in negotiations with Gatorade right now. You think Gatorade wants to go sign them with a contract if they're not on this list? No. I mean, again, like we can argue about who won two. At the end of the day, I don't like when you got people who never played the game messing with people who are playing the game money. That's the bottom line to it. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants what they deserve. Everybody wants what they've worked hard to earn, right? So I just wanted to get that part out the way right quick. First of all, time the hell out. First of all, let's get to number 9 right quick, because she's the easiest target for me right quick. Let's get to number 9 right quick, man. First of all,
please do.
Number 9. Look at man. How you number 9 and you ain't even been playing? Like, what's the criteria? Now we're getting back to the criteria again. What's the criteria for this list? Is it a minimum games? Is it a free for all? Like, what is this, man? First of all, you ain't even been playing. And when you have been playing, you ain't even been the best player on your own team. Look, man, there's no way in the world number 9 should be ranked ahead of Kelsey Mitchell or AB. Let's start there. Let's get that out the way. Second of all, time out. I want to get, see, this is why I'm 1-1. Watch how I get the panel involved right quick. Hey, y'all, who got a better team? Who got a better team, Phoenix or the Minnesota Lynx?
Minnesota.
Who got a better coach, Phoenix or Minnesota?
Reese.
Minnesota.
How many games did Collier miss to start the season?
She missed a handful of games.
Yeah, she's still missing.
And she's still missing, right? She's still getting out the lineup, right?
Yep.
HG, weren't you the one that said Phoenix didn't have no draft picks?
No draft picks. They traded all of them. Yep.
Didn't they trade all of their top players this offseason?
Yep, they did.
If I'm lying, ESPN lying. I thought Minnesota brought back all their players in their head.
They did. Yep, they did.
I thought we reward. I thought we reward being less than. In timeout, that first list. Did anybody remember where AT was on that offseason list? What was AT? What number she was?
She was number 5.
Yeah, 5. She was right. Yeah, she was right after QC.
So she was number 5. What was Fee on that list?
Number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
So looking at this season, according to what the standard, see, this is what we can't do. We can't keep moving the goalpost and pushing the standard everywhere. And again, when they created the standard for the offseason of who the best players was, hasn't AT overachieved off of their standards?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, Fee came into the season ranked number 1. Do y'all feel like Fee has played up to the standard of being the number 1 player in the league?
No, she hasn't.
I think the first month she did, but I think recently, the last 3 weeks, I mean, AT probably, I don't know, bro. I mean, that last performance, bro, that really.
See, I'm about to get to it. Hold on, show. I'm about to get to it. Hold on. I know where you're going. I'm about to get to it next. Talk about. I thought in sports it was to be the man, you got to beat the man. I thought in sports it was you roll the ball out there and let's see who actually can beat who. I thought the rule of the game was the best ability is to beat the opponent in front of you. See, what we can't do is we can't keep moving the goalposts to change narratives and push agendas. AT and Fee matched up mano y mano. And AT didn't even have a healthy team. Mano y mano. AT went out there and put a career high on Fee head. See, I'm confused. And then the article got the nerve. These people got the nerve to talk about any Fee gonna have Fee is in position to repeat as defensive player of the year. Look here, man. If Fee walk across that court with them long legs and pick up that defensive player of the year trophy, I'm going to the game. I'm gonna knock it out of her hand. I don't care. I'm gonna pay my fine in court. I'm gonna pay that little $10,000. They can have that. I'm gonna pay that little. I don't care if I go back to Minnesota anymore. I don't care about that. I'm gonna take the band and I'm gonna pay the court fee. Look here, man. I am confused at what the defense. See, maybe I'm wrong, but this offseason, everybody told me, even some people in this chat, everybody told me Fee won defensive player of the year because she was number 1 in 3 to 4 categories. I need people to go look at the rankings right now. I need people to go see what Fee ranked in these defensive categories. So you can't use that again. And this is what I need people to really do. I need people to go, since Fee is this rim protector, since Fee is this all-world defender, this first team all defense. Can somebody tell me? Y'all don't even got to tell me. I'm gonna tell you. Where's Minnesota ranked in point paints allowed? Didn't you talk about? Where's Angel ranked on this list?
18.
I know number 18 just not just put belt their ass to Fee. I know, time out. I know number 18 ranked does not just put belt their ass to Fee. Look, you can't tell me Angel didn't dominate her offensively and defense. See what I'm doing, y'all? I don't need to talk about the rest of the list because once I make number 1 invalid, the rest of the list is wash. See, I ain't gotta argue with the rest of the list. I make number 1 a wash, and the rest of the list don't make sense no more. Because first of all, your number one slot is wrong. Now the rest of the list is wrong. The whole thing is unbalanced.
So who should be number 1?
T should be number 1. Overachiever. Beat the person that they had ranked number 1 coming into the Fee had defensive player of the year key, and AT put 29 on her head. AT got a career high on her. Angel Reese, number 18, just put belt their ass to the deep. I need all these voters to go back and watch the film. Look, y'all ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Cause all that you can't talk because you ain't play basketball. Y'all need to stop all that capping. Because when I was playing AAU, I don't remember a lot of you niggas. Y'all was playing in them little rec league AAU teams where your uncle created the team. Y'all niggas did get recruited. Y'all need to stop all that capping. And y'all know who I'm talking to. All you other side fans, y'all niggas wasn't like that. Y'all got y'all subscribers thinking y'all. I be asking about y'all. I be sending them y'all channels. They don't even know who y'all is. And I thought I was tripping. Because I was like, I don't remember them. But sometimes my memory be escaping me. And I be sending them. And some of the players I send it to is NBA players. And they don't even remember y'all on our teams. I don't remember y'all on our teams. I'm 36. And y'all niggas between 34 and 40. I ain't never see you niggas at an actual tournament. If you didn't play at no ABC camp, I don't know you niggas. You niggas is wannabes. Your uncle created that AAU team, nigga. Y'all niggas got. First of all, that's here for another day. I just wanted to get that out the way right quick. See, I'm one of them ones for a reason. Because I got the resume to back it up. Google me. But anyway, talk about how do two players below you put belt to ass to the defensive player of the year? See, I thought Fee is supposed to be a stopper at her position. Y'all told me in the offseason that Fee is a great rim protector. Elena Smith ain't the reason Fee was getting blocked shots. Fee was playing man-to-man defense. Look, y'all ain't gonna say it. I'ma say it. Fee was running from Angel. If we're going to talk about the whole situation, let's talk about the whole situation. How y'all give her number one after y'all just finished watching her run? After y'all just finished watching her run from number 18. Y'all just finished watching her run from number 18 48 hours ago. 48 hours ago, y'all just finished watching her run. She ran on offense and defense. She ran from number 18. I watched her against AT in the fourth quarter, and she was nowhere to be found when AT took the belt out. She went to Dallas and got a cowboy hind belt and took the belt out on Fee. Fee ran back to UConn trying to get Gino to run plays. We ain't doing that today. See, the problem is with people, y'all want to look at people college careers and what they did. Man, this is the WNBA. Fee got belt ass, and y'all trying to run from it. Y'all can't change the narrative. Fee is the decent player of the year, and people putting numbers on her head. Come on, man. Man. Come on, man. This whole list is fraud, man. This whole list is a sham. This is a sham, man. Come on, man. Y'all got it. Go ahead on, Keith. Go ahead on.
Let me do the super chats real quick. Shout out to Rasheen Beats for the $5 super chat. After the AT game, 29 points, and the Angel game, Fee shouldn't even be considered number one for MVP. Shout out to Rasheen Beats again for another $5 super chat. Zoe been preaching this since last year about Fee, laughing emojis. Y'all, I don't know. They done gave this man, oh God, with this damn list. They done gave this man some more ammo.
Hey, they gonna have to block me. They gonna have to block me.
Fee struggles with physicality, in my opinion. I think the whole team does, to be honest. And that's gonna be Minnesota's issue getting a championship, is if they go up against a physical team, they struggle. Fee at the 4. Cheryl is gonna have to figure something out. Because physicality is just a struggle for her. So Angel Reese and AT is always gonna be a battle, and obviously like Asia Wilson, JJ and Breonna Stewart as a duo. Because sometimes she be guarding JJ. Like that's gonna be hard for Fee. So he ain't wrong about that. Yeah, physicality and height. I mean, she's 6'1" at the 4. It's like Cheryl. Come on now. She don't have a body. She not a big body. That's just not it. So yeah, she gonna have to figure something out. He said so. Zoe, you said AT will be number one on your list.
Overachieve. She overachieved where they put her at. She's carrying a team with undrafted players. This team had blew up. They blew this team up. She came in and got undrafted players looking like premier players in the league.
I got you. New
so coach, Asia, everything.
We don't got to go through the whole list, but your top 3 will be AT, Asia, and Fee, I'm assuming.
No, my top 3 is AT, Alicia Gray, and Skylar Diggins. Come on, man. Look, we can't change the goalposts during the season. We can't say Skylar Diggins ain't doing what she's doing when everybody had Seattle teetering. Everybody had Phoenix not even making the Phoenix wasn't even supposed to. Phoenix in Atlanta was on the outskirts of the playoffs. So that do we award?
I mean, them on the outskirts though.
Like all these lists. Some of these lists, ESPN put out a list where Phoenix wasn't even in the playoffs.
Yeah, because we did it. We had them in the playoffs.
We did because we know basketball.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the list just confirms everything I know already about ESPN. They don't really watch the games. Y'all be really observing the games, And again, I've been arguing with you about Fee, but today is not the day I can take over Fee today, based on what I just saw over the week. I can't stand over Fee. I saw her get dominated by AT, and AT made her get off the ball too. That's what I was like, oh my God. AT took the challenge by herself, and she was sliding on Fee, made Fee get off the ball. I was like, oh man, this ain't it. And Fee was trying her best to go mano for mano. AT was cooking on both. I'm like, damn, I can't say nothing, bro. I can't say nothing. And Minnesota had the lead. They had the lead too. They had the lead and they were healthy. Nah. And then we just saw Angel, her versus Angel, so I can't take her for her.
Yeah, shout out to Nadira Gant for the $4.99 super chat. She said that man Prince cooking APB on Fee. Yeah, I mean, facts. I feel where Zoe is coming from. As far as you're doing a mid-season. I mean, if you watch these games, it's no way that they should have spit this list out, honestly and truly. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. She's not even number 9 is not on my list. I'm sorry. There's 25 players playing better than her. I don't know why that's so hard to say. Like, I don't understand why everyone's afraid to say that. Like, she hasn't played a lot of games, one, so you got to take injury into consideration. But the games she has played, she doesn't play them well. She was on pace to surpass her turnover amount. Like, if she would have played every game, she was on pace to surpass the amount she broke, last year. So I just can't. And then you don't have JJ on the list because of injury, but you put her on there. You can't have her on there in good faith, honestly. You know what I'm saying? You got to take her completely off the list. I wouldn't have Caitlin Clark on my list at all. So there's that. And yeah, AT definitely overachieved. I didn't know where Phoenix was gonna land. I was like, they only got 3 people we know. They gutted the team. No draft picks, like you said, HD. I mean, I genuinely was like, I don't know what they're gonna look like. So to me, they might end up being a clean sweep team. Like, they gonna be, I didn't know. So I'm in shock. They my dark horse, for the championship this year so far. And yeah, Atlanta, we didn't know what was going to happen with that. We didn't know what Smesco was going to look like. We didn't know he was going to have Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray playing, 5 times better than they was playing last year. So it was a lot to see. And now that you've seen it, I don't know how they came up with this list at all. But I want to hear from Mr. Diabolical for sure. I want to hear from Mr. Diabolical because I know he gonna hit us with it. So go ahead. Let me hear your list, and what's your take on this?
Everybody in the chat put hashtag Key is back. Key left us last week. She was living her best life. She ain't had time for none of you niggas. So listen, you weren't here last week. But I told my mans up here with the nice glasses on, with the clean hat, that AT was my MVP. And, it was like, over Fee? I was like, yes. I said yes, over Fee. I said that. So my list, Zoe be reading my mind. I got Alicia Gray in the top 3. I got AT and Asia. I got AT and Asia 1, 2. For my fourth, I got AB. I got AB over Fee. And here's why. AB not only came from, hold on. Bro. I got AB over Fee.
Come on, bro.
Not only did AB look like she was out, like I thought she was done, Key. I said it looked like she regressing. I come on here, AB, I'm going to apologize. The way you put belt ass to Fee in that commissioner's game, shout out. The commissioner game. You brought the commissioner cup when AB hit her with that elbow and Fee tried to talk and AB said, "Who is you?" And then proceeded to put belt ass along with Natasha Howard, along with the closer KM. You forgot about that?
Bro, one game?
Not in one game. AB been balling all year. She's the best 5 in the league. Right now, because JJ's not there. She's been carrying that team, and Kelsey been closing. What are we talking about?
You been better than Fee?
Yes, I got her over Fee.
Oh.
Okay. Then I got Fee because of her stats and all that blase soise. I got Kelsey Mitchell under Fee because Kelsey Mitchell's been closing her butt off the whole year. Listen, everybody told me, Prince, they came to my chat and said, the Fever are done. They are done. The Fever are losing. They are done. And I'm like, man, did we forget about Kelsey Mitchell from Ohio State, who's been balling the year that they were going to make the playoffs? The year before CC came, she got hurt, and AB still almost got him into the playoffs. So I'm going to rest on that one. And then after Fee, we got. Hold on. You had your time. You had your time. It is time for me to go today. Now, we got KM. I got Skylar. Shout out to Skylar because she kept the storm above. I got NECA. I can't believe I disrespected NECA. I apologize to you, mama. And I got J.O. At number 10, I got the fastest person to a triple-double of all the fours in history, the only one averaging a double-double, and she just put belt to ass to who everybody said is the best player in the world right now. Angel Reese at number 10. Are we kidding me? Look, bro, she has been the best sophomore. She is at 700 points and 700 rebounds, and she's averaging damn near 5 assists. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm with you on
She
that.
stepped down the MVP supposed. Come on, man, stop playing. Then, of course, I got Stewie. Stewie having a down year, but she showed last game that she's Stewie. I got Satu. I got Thornton and Gabby. I got Paige. I got Citron. I got Kiki. I got KP. I got Natasha Howard. I got Ryan. I got Azure, Miss Forehead Azure. And I got Slim. And then I got Brina. I don't listen. Stop with this crap. CC ain't played. And then when she's playing, she ain't did nothing. What is she doing? She not listen. If JJ can't be in the top 25, I can't put you in the top 25 because you have not played. You have had the worst turnover to assist ratio in history, not just this year, history. You are like 20-some% or 25% from the three. This is what you were paid to do. Everyone told me you're the greatest shooter ever. I don't see it. Now, let's talk about your defense. Let's talk about how Ari McDonald had to come and save you on defense. Let's talk about how KM got to save you on defense. Let's talk about how Natasha Howard got to lead the bottom block just to come to the mid post and to the elbows and the wing to help you because you can't cover a cold. Let's talk about that. Like, let's start with this. Look, I don't go by y'all rules. I go by HD rules. I don't go by y'all rules. I go by rewatching, watching, and seeing what's going on. Look, Caitlin Clark has been the worst sophomore this year. I got JC Sheldon over her. I got Aliyah Edwards over her. Dog, you want to play? Go watch Aliyah Edwards these past 5-6 games and the 7 games when she got in the lineup. Go look at JC Sheldon. JC Sheldon's numbers are way better than last year's. And everyone thought she won nothing. So I don't want to hear all this crap about you're number 9. That's a disrespect to those women that put blood, sweat, and tears out there. And this is a disrespect to the fans who watch the game, who's supposed to get the real news. So again, that's my top 25. And if you got a problem, I don't care. That's how I feel. That's what I've seen from rewatching, going back and forth with it. That's my list. And I'm done.
Time out.
Let me get this super chat real quick, show, because I'll forget. Shout out to Moe's, this she got Winters for the $10 super chat. I'm just sick of ESPN and these so-called wannabes WNBA fans thinking they know women's b-ball, and clearly they don't. ESPN list is going off of popularity and not basketball. All right, appreciate that, Moe's.
Time out. Did you just say JC Sheldon is better than Caitlin Clark, bro?
Yes, this year I'm not saying she's a better player, but this year she's having a better year than Caitlin Clark. Yes, she is.
You sure about that?
Yes.
JC Sheldon.
Yes, because Caitlin Clark dominates the ball. And in the game she's played in, she's been terrible. JC Sheldon has hit big shots. She's been covering the best players on the perimeter at the guard this year. Yes. She's having a better sophomore year.
Don't let Showtime knock you off your square. Don't let Showtime knock you off your square.
JC Sheldon has had a better year than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has only had that Chicago game and then the first half of the New York Liberty game. Outside of that, what has she done?
Careful. JC Sheldon, bro. Oh,
yes, JC Sheldon, Aliyah Edwards. I can even argue Rakia, but the coach don't like Rakia. She keeps freezing her out. She keep freezing her. The coach Lynn Roberts keep freezing her out of games. I don't get it. Now, last game, Bria Hartley was talking trash. She had to bust her ass real quick. So, hey, I don't look. CeCe's not on my top 25 right now. She's not. She hasn't played a full season. She hasn't.
Nope.
She hasn't looked. Listen, if I can't put JJ, who I think is the second best player in the world, on the list, I'm not putting CeCe on the list because she has not played. And when she's played, she has been terrible. She's been terrible. Listen, if somebody told me you're the greatest shooter in history, you're better than Sabrina, you're better than Allie Quigley, you're better than Sue and all of them back in the day, you're supposed to come out here with at least 40-some%. That's what you're supposed to be. Why are you at 25%? Why are you down that low? And in the last game, Paige played better than her. Paige is on a bad team. I watched the game. I watched it twice.
But JC Sheldon?
Yes. JC Sheldon at this point is better than CeCe right now. She is. She's been playing better. CeCe has had the worst sophomore season I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen
JC Sheldon is having a 50, 43, 92 year right now.
Hold on. Key, can you say it with me, Key? What's
you know I love You know I like players like JC Sheldon. You know I like JC Sheldon.
Hold on. So, Miss Key, can you please say those numbers one more time for the people to hear?
50, 40, 90.
50, I rest my case.
92.
But I rest my case. And she's starting, Key. So I rest my case.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
Listen.
Yeah. See, listen.
Showtime. Payne didn't get Caitlin Clark on that court.
Hey, chat. I need y'all to say y'all can't mess with HD. Y'all can't mess with HD. Gotta do my dance with it.
52, 44, 93.
Hey, Showtime. Paige get it and say, where that Nike contract at? Where that shoe at? She didn't get it. So she didn't get a shot. Come on, man.
I know Caitlin Clark playing like straight garbage.
Basura.
Sheldon, though.
Yes. JC Sheldon is having a better sophomore year than she is. She is.
Better than CeCe?
She is. She's playing better. Look, I would tell you if CeCe's playing better, bro. CeCe is having the worst sophomore year I've ever seen from anybody, whether it's women or men's. I've never seen a player who goes from all this hype to just terrible. Like, she's terrible. And shout out to Joyce Edwards, because y'all hated on Joyce Edwards when she told y'all she wasn't efficient. So, hey, I'm just being real. If somebody tells me, Show, that you're the best shooter, you're the best scorer, you're this and that, I expect you to have JC Sheldon numbers. Bro, I've watched every Connecticut game, blowout to them winning the game. JC Sheldon has been balling, and nobody want to give her credit because she's JC Sheldon. That's why.
So
sure.
So out of all this, real quick, just a quick question, because we got to move on. So quick question. So will Caitlin Clark rank at this season on the sophomore?
On all the sophomores? I got her like 6 or 7.
Who's in front of her, HD?
I got Angel, Miller, Aliyah Edwards, JC Sheldon. thought it was one.
Aliyah
What about
Edwards?
Rakia? You don't got Rakia? You don't
Yeah,
got
Rakia. So she's 6. I got her 6.
Aliyah Edwards playing better than Candace?
Yeah, she is. Yes, off the bench. Yes,
Come on.
she's been. Listen, if they didn't have Aliyah Edwards in that 4-man, I call it the death squad. The 4, they have been running. Did you just see what they did to the Storm? Did you see what they did to the Aces? Did you see what they did to the Sky? They have been busting all the post ass as a collective group, like wearing them out. So when the fourth quarter comes, they're tired. They're gas going against them.
Aliyah Edwards, bro.
Yeah, I got Aliyah Edwards, no mask, mask off, like Future say, mask off. I got her.
You got it, bro. You got it.
Look, and then for the people, because comprehension isn't everybody's strong suit. He is saying amongst the sophomores, he's not saying he has JC Sheldon on his top 25.
No, she's not top 25. I'm saying CeCe's a better talent than she is, but she's having the better sophomore season than CeCe.
And I think, and what he just said too, his definition that right there makes sense to me. I think everybody's thinking about CeCe's talent versus what she's actually producing. She is not living up. She's not living up to her talents. Only over the past 2 games has CeCe started to take more mid-range shots. I noticed.
Yes.
The past 2 games, as she started to take mid-range shots. On defense, CeCe literally gets dizzy on defense. Go watch
HD. I want to clarify. Hold on, Key. I want to clarify, HD. Are you saying, because I think maybe Showtime needs some clarification too. Are you saying JC Sheldon is playing better than CeCe right now, or she's a better overall player? Like,
no, I just said CeCe's the better overall player. I'm saying JC Sheldon, up to this point in the season, is having a better sophomore season than Caitlin Clark. She is.
Okay.
She is. I mean, tell me a game that CeCe only had the Chicago game and then the first half of the New York game. Those were her heaters. Other than that, I ain't seen shit. I ain't seen it. Listen, I'm trying not to do it, but it's the facts.
That's the crazy part. You want to put her in there somewhere, and you can't.
Listen, I want to put CeCe in my top. Listen, I'm trying to put CeCe in my top 15 at least. I can't. Everybody's been outplaying her like badly. She's not. Listen, if CeCe come back the rest of the season and ball out, I would put her in my 15 or my top 10. But as of right now, she's not in my 25. She just hasn't played good. She hasn't.
That's a fact.
JC Sheldon, Aliyah Edwards. That's
yes. Is she? Who's the better player? Caitlin Clark, better than both of them. I would build the franchise around her.
No,
I'm talking about at this point, they are playing better than she is. They are. They are.
You got it.
Well, look, everybody done went through their top 25. I like it. I try to do a quick run through. For me, number 1 is gonna be Asia. Actually, for me, AT number 2. Naphessa Collier after that, though. Breanna Stewart honestly gets pushed down pretty far for me.
I agree.
And then a lot of defensive people like Gabby Williams is gonna go. Like, it's probably gonna be like Gabby, Alicia Ryan, like all of them gonna be compiled in the same area above better offensive players. But that's a personal thing for me. You know what I'm saying? So other people might say differently, like Kelsey Mitchell and then Gabby Williams. Like, I would take Gabby, I would put Gabby over Kelsey Mitchell. I think Kelsey Mitchell's an amazing player, don't get me wrong, but like what Gabby is doing over there on Seattle, Brianna Jones at number 21, like balling the hell out. Kayla Thornton is definitely too low to me at 24 with what she's doing over there on a Golden State Valkyrie. And then like I said, Caitlin's not on my list at all. She's not even 25 for me. I think Veronica Burton played better than Caitlin.
Thank you.
Veronica, So I mean, that's
Nobody
where I'm
tried.
at with it. She. I mean, I don't know what people want you to.
But Caleb,
People want you to buy into fantasy, you know, of what Caitlyn can do or what her talent can be. And it's like she's not, for one, she's not producing, but let's not even just say producing, she's not consistently producing. When you have players night over night over night over night consistently producing, and you go and you put her at number 9 over players that like literally out of 17 games maybe had 3 bad games. Like, I mean, you can't in good, like, are we talking about sports and basketball or what I want to understand what we're talking about.
Thornton, but you said JC Sheldon and Leah Edwards.
Yeah, they're having a bet up to this point. They played more games. They played more games and they helped their team out more than she has. They have. Okay, name me the games that CC's been dominating.
Now, like literally now.
I'm just asking, what games has CC dominated this year? I'm waiting.
How she's producing this season better than Leah Edwards.
Somebody tell me what has she done?
Tell me. Zoe, can you tell me how CC is
producing? Donald has outplayed her.
What game JC Sheldon dominated?
JC Sheldon's been playing good. She's been playing good every game. She's not the reason they're losing. They're losing because of dumb coach. The coach from Belgium. You don't know how to coach over here yet.
What game did she dominate? That's how I was asking.
She's playing good in each game. She played good in the Storm game they just had. She's played good in the game she played against Chicago. She's played good. She played good all year.
And
what game is CC dominated? What game is CC dominated? She didn't even dominate the Chicago game. You even said on your show it was AB and Natasha.
Well, I mean, I'm not lying because the second meeting they played Chicago, CC didn't play and they still dominated Chicago. So she's
a top 25 player.
But
I would put Natasha Howard over her right now. I don't do that. Just see it. I don't see it.
Yo, then people be like, "Oh, you don't like CC."
Come on, dog.
It's not about liking her or not. She's not producing. Y'all tell me when she has produced.
I'll take her last season over this season. Seriously, last season she was way better than this.
Season was better. Her rookie
way
year
better than this
year.
Yeah, last season she was on it. This year, I don't know who the hell that is. That must be a twin sister from Iowa.
I'm saying
I don't know.
I just do not believe. I can't make myself say Aliyah Edwards and JC Sheldon playing better than Candace Clark.
They are.
I just can't make myself say it.
I definitely
no, that's cool. I say it for you.
I could say JC Sheldon for sure.
I don't believe it.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, if Caitlyn ball out the rest of the season, she'll get in my top 15. Until then,
I need
she's outside the 25.
Hold on, HD. I need somebody. Okay. So how has CC been impactful? Do y'all know what the word impactful means? Do y'all know the definition of impactful? She averages more points. She does. Y'all are correct. She averages more points than Edwards and JC Sheldon.
She does.
She does. That does not make her more impactful. I don't care what y'all say.
She's statistically better.
Impactful.
But watching the games, dog, she's terrible. Like, she's terrible. Like, I don't know who this CC is. I've never seen this CC before. This CC is bad. Hopefully she get better. Hopefully she sees this and motivates her to stop crying to a psychiatrist on the sideline. Maybe she can actually go play now. I'm just saying, like, look, I'm just saying, y'all keep coddling this girl and better. Y'all need to put stuff out here to push her to be great. She don't want to be great because, look, if you got to have a psychiatrist on the sideline to coach you up because you can't shoot, and it's somebody who don't do what you do or even the high level you do, I don't trust you in my top 25. I'm sorry. I don't trust you.
It is what it is. It is what it is. We will differ on opinions on that. Hopefully she has a better second half of the season. she implements some of the things that she's
Stacy, Sheldon,
working
Aliyah.
on or whatever the case may be. I mean, if she has a better second half, I have no issues putting her back on the list. Otherwise, she is not on my list, and I stand on that. I have no problem with y'all. But we gotta move on, y'all. We gotta move on. ESPN, boy, y'all gotta do better. Y'all have to do better. This list was atrocious. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But speaking of underdogs,
Yo, we all at?
I'm right
You
here.
gotta put that on the screen.
Oh, okay.
If you're thinking of sports parlays, there's no better place to earn money than Underdog Fantasy. Take advantage of our exclusive sign-up offer. Sign up using our promo code Star Hoop Central, and we'll match your first deposit in bonus funds up to $1,000, along with a free give me pick of your first fantasy parlay. There's no better way to get a head start. The more you pick, the more you add, the higher your winnings. Again, sign up using our special promo code at the bottom of the screen, Stars Hoop Central, and we'll match your first deposit in bonus funds, along with a free gimme pick up to $1,000 on your first parlay.
yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Appreciate y'all so much. Hey, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification button at the bottom. The underdog right down there, and everything you need to do as well. So thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Look, somebody asked me in the comment, my bad, because y'all I didn't feel like going through the whole 25 list. So I just ran through some things and told y'all where I would place people based off of defense as well. But somebody specifically asked me where would I put Angel Reese. Angel Reese is in my top 10. I think I would actually have Angel Reese at number 10, between 10 through 12. Between 10 through 12 for me. So yeah, Angel Reese is in my top 10 right now as of mid-season. Yeah, only player averaging a double-double, etc. Just all the things that she's doing with the team she's on. That's where I have her. But let's talk about that though. When speaking of Angel Reese, we got to talk about the success the bit of success with the LA Sparks, with the Minnesota Lynx game, and even that first Minnesota Lynx game where we didn't have K Millie, that was almost a winnable game. You know, you could say it's Tyler Marsh, the refs, both, you know what I'm saying? But we've been having better success. We've been seeing things look a little bit better when it comes to them. I'm gonna come back to you, HD. Like, what are you thinking about, the games that you've watched, these past few games you've watched with the Chicago Sky, the adjustments they've made, and especially now having K Millie back? What are you thinking about the Chicago Sky's success?
But this is what they should have been doing from the beginning of the season. We said they should have been running the offense through K Millie, Angel, and Ariel. That's what they should have been doing. The third quarter, I don't know what the hell they was doing. But overall, like from the games, they've been playing good. Angel has been getting a better feel of the game. I still want her to cut down on the turnovers, but that's going to happen with her. She's still trying to get her teammates in the right position, and plus she's dealing with having Bantam and them, and Bantam's been okay, but Angel's like showing leadership. She's showing that she's the staple. She's showing that she got faith in everybody, and the coaches are starting to really believe in her and let her do what she got to do. But sometimes it's like, I don't understand. It's like, what makes me upset is Tyler Marsh. And I know I got to give Angel praise. I've given her like praise. I still praise her. Tyler Marsh, to me, should have been doing this at the beginning of the year. I don't understand who coaches the team. Like, was it you or was it your pops? Because I seen your pops doing something, Tanisha Wright doing some. Like, I mean, we need more consistency from the coaching. Like, we got to stick to one plan and roll with it. And whatever happens, we'll just adjust to what's in front of us. That's what Tanisha got to do more. And that'll help Angel Reese continue this hot streak because she's been on a tear, the triple-double, the fastest forward to it, at 700 points, 700 rebounds. Her assists are going up. She's already passed her assist mark from last year total. And defensively, look, she's been giving a lot of the forwards a hard time. Even forwards like AT has said, you're on the top of the scouting report. Every time we play you, you're on the top. So I love her growth. And I think, like I said, I think it's an unlimited ceiling. And now that Kay Millie's back, I think this team could get to the 8th spot, but they got to buckle down. Like, they can't have a slip up every other 2 games. They got to go and win at least 3-4 games. These next games, they only could possibly probably lose maybe 2 or 3 coming up. They got to win the rest of these games to try to even get to that spot. So that's how I feel about her.
Let me read this super chat real quick, man. Shout out to D6 Foot in Aquarius. He said, didn't Sheldon have 0-point games a couple times this year?
Yeah, she did. And then Cece have a lot of DNPs this year.
She did.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
At least JC was available. Shit. Even if she has 0 points, you know what JC does? JC plays defense.
And she still plays. She don't use a quad and then another quad and another groin injury to make an excuse. But hey, whatever.
But yeah, anyway, let's move on. What you got on the success of the Chicago Sky IMZO media?
First, history books will show Tyler Marsh had a turning point in the season. The history books will show Tyler Marsh found something in Angel Reese that worked this season, and he's living in that moment and flourishing in it and allowing her to play her game. That's what the history book gonna say. I'm telling y'all look, trust me, that's literally what the history book gonna say. But those who watch the games, those who understand basketball, those who've been around the entire time and not just flip to this side once a certain individual start playing good. No, I ain't taking no shots at nobody. But anyway, this is all on the wherewithal and the mindset, because see, something a lot of people aren't taking into account when you look at the success of this season is them allowing Angel Reese and Camilla to lead the team. Like, that's something that nobody's actually talking about. That's why y'all come to Star Hoop Central. We talk basketball over here. I ain't taking no shots at nobody. But Angel Reese and Camilla are the leaders on the floor and off the floor. You got to be able to let them play their style of basketball for this team to be whatever this construction that Tyler Marsh wanted in the offseason. Again, I said in the offseason, you got to set the precedent that the ball goes through these two. The play actions, the plays, how you want to run the system, it should be revolved around them. And I don't look, you give the coach, it's like it's like President of the United States, right? But you got all these different facets that do all this kind of pencil pushing behind the scenes that broker all these deals. But the world thinks only one person makes everything happen, right? And that's anything. I just use that as an analogy. I ain't taking the shots at nobody. Anyway, you gotta take it with a grain of salt when you actually watch the games. Angel Reese has a great. I want to say this too. Angel Reese has done more mentally this season than a lot of people realize, because what she's giving y'all for the last month and a half is not easy when you start the season playing that way. Look, you hear it all the time from players. It's hard to flip a switch in the middle of a season or whenever. Like, she literally flipped the switch by how she's been playing, her and Camilla both, because that's really hard to do. So I want to give both of them credit before I get into I want to give both of them credit on how they flipped the switch and didn't let the emphasis, the ups and downs of the season really affect what they can be for Chicago Sky and even themselves, because that's really hard to do. And the reason I don't want to, I give him credit. He lets her go out there, right, and get starter minutes. I mean, anybody can do that. My grandma could have did that. But anyway, so I'm gonna give him credit for that, right? He got Angel Reese in the starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? I give him credit for that, you know. But outside of that, we gotta remember Tyler Marsh wanted Vandersloot to run the team. Then we gotta remember when Vandersloot went down, he tried to give the keys to the kingdom to Rachel Bannum. Rachel Bannum, go watch those first 2 to 3 games once Vandersloot went down. Rachel Bannum was out there running high pick and roll. Angel Reese was still on the block at that point. Look, Tyler Marsh, the Angel Reese play style fell into his lap. And prime example, go watch the first and the second half of the Minnesota game. Go watch the first and the second half. The first half was Tyler Marsh letting Angel Reese play basketball. The second half was Tyler Marsh trying to be the next Mike D'Antoni. Look, man, you want to be a great coach in this league, you got to let players be themselves. Again, systems only work as great as the players are. You can go out there with the best play set ever. Players make the play set works. Without the players, the play set doesn't make sense. Look, man, shout out to Rachel Bannum and Kia Nurse for getting less minutes handling the basketball. I'm gonna give them credit too. Less minutes handling the basketball. Shout out to Tyler Marsh for giving Michaela better opportunities to develop during the game. Michaela has been, I like what she's been doing. But this all, again, it all starts and ends with Angel Reese and Camilla. Camilla's energy, running the floor, getting easy looks, flashing fast, rim protecting. I mean, since she's came back from Brazil, I might go to say she's looking like the best rim protector in the league outside of Asia Wilson. But outside of Asia Wilson, she's looking like the best rim protector in the league, man. I mean, I think she's averaging like 2 blocks. I think she's averaging like 2 blocks at this point. This team has a tough schedule coming up. All this first half nonsense is really on Tyler Marsh. See, I can't give Tyler Marsh credit for the success
at all.
See,
at all.
What we can't do is we can't give Tyler Marsh bulk of the credit when most of the first half of the season ups and downs was at his feet. You get what I'm saying? Like, so how we give him the credit when most of the ups and downs was at his feet for how his subs were? Don't forget, he had Kia Nurse starting. Don't y'all know Chicago is 500 without Kia Nurse in the starting lineup? I didn't even know y'all knew that. I didn't even know y'all didn't know that. Chicago is a 500 team without Kia Nurse in the starting lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know y'all didn't know that. But hey, that's why I'm here. Give y'all the information. See, I give him credit for benching Kia Nurse. Remember, he tried to go to Rebecca Allen too, and she ain't what she was supposed to be. Again, the sophomore said, you know what? We gonna play our game. Y'all move out the way. Bench us if you want to bench us. Get mad at us in the locker room if you want to get mad at us in the locker room. If we the reason you don't get a bigger contract next summer, so be it. Because at the beginning of the season, Tyler Marsh wanted his offense to flourish, and he wanted these vets to get contracts in the offseason. Let's call it what it is. He looked at this roster and said, it's going to be my offense, and I'm going to coach the vets up to get contracts in 2026. Let's call it what it is.
Yep.
As soon as he went away from the vets, soon as he turned Rachel Banham into what she actually is, a catch-and-shoot player. I don't know why he running pick and roll with her. Very odd. As soon as he turned her into a catch-and-shoot player, soon as he started giving Camilla and Angel the ball, the team looks different offensively and defensively because you got to remember, Rachel Banham and Kia Nurse on the floor together on defense was horrible. So him splitting their minutes of both of them not being on the court, I give him credit for that too. He split their minutes. Both of them ain't on the court that much together. But at the same time, look here, man. I don't know what his problem is with HVL and Maddie, but see, I'm confused. What is he getting credit for?
Isn't he a player developmental coach? Ain't you supposed to develop your talent?
I'm about to watch this, HD. Hey, y'all. I'm asking the panel this. Why isn't he getting credit for Maddie and HVL? Ain't that what he was brought here for?
Right.
So, hey, showtime. It's like football. We want to give the head coach credit for the defense when he was brought in to groom the quarterback. Why he getting credit for the defense? He was brought in for this quarterback that ain't playing good. He getting credit. Why he should keep his job? His job was to develop this number one pick, not the defense.
Yep.
His job was to develop this team for the future. It don't look like he's developing this team because you got two players that don't look like they're getting better, that don't look like they understand the game. So I'm confused at why he getting credit. He was hired to be this guru, Mike D'Antoni, next generation savant with them big ass glasses on. He need to take them glasses off and get some contacts because them glasses don't fit. He need to go get some contacts, man. Look, man. Shout out to the sophomores. Shout out to I give the vets more credit than I give Tyler Marsh because they let Angel, Reese, and Camilla be themselves. It matter. He don't get no credit. I get a credit to the vets and the sophomores because Rachel Banham them, they could have felt some kind of way, right? And started shot chucking. But guess what they did? They say, okay, Angel, I see you balling. Oh, okay, Camilla, I see you balling. Here you go. So I give the vets more credit than I give Tyler Marsh. And I'll leave it right there. But shout out to Tyler Marsh, though, for benching Kia Nurse.
Facts. Big facts.
Shout out to Jasper Jean, $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that, Jasper. Angel even said it first half last game. She felt she was hooping on the blacktop. She played her game. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat, Jasper Jean. What you got on this, Showtime? The success of the Chicago Sky.
Well, everybody keep talking about he unlocked Angel Reese, but what are the keys at to unlock Maddie Westbell and HVL?
Yep.
I mean, it's laughable to me at this point. I hear people say that because I was literally saying Angel can do the exact thing last year. Is Teaspoon did allow her to do it? That's just something she's been doing her whole career. We understand that, man. Did you read this super chat?
I did. I just read it.
Okay. Making sure. Look, man. Tyler Moore still ain't proving me he's a good head coach. I'm not even sure he's the one that's coaching this team. I mean, I'm still not sure of that. I mean, everybody keeps saying he's doing a good job. I'm not sure he's the one coaching the team. I see JP at practice working with Rachel Banham. So I see Tanisha Wright, she on the sideline pushing buttons. Yeah, he's been more vocal. I'll give him that. He's been getting on the officials for not calling fouls and things like that. But man, it's still a lot I got to see more from Tyler Marsh. You know, I still think he has to become a better. He has to be a better coach at adjusting on the fly. You know, I still think he got to figure that out. When I saw Shell Reese put 3 centers on the floor, I didn't really see him making adjustments. I just thought Chicago Sky, they kept their composure, you know, and they weathered the storm. It's nothing Jeff P did. I mean, Tyler Marsh, it's nothing he did. He didn't make any adjustments. Not really. I thought he played Kia Nurse too long. He should have kept on the bench. When you go up against teams like Minnesota, the Minnesotas of the world, Seattle's, you got to play bigger wings and the athletic wings like Michaela. You got to play her more minutes. Kia Nurse too slow, man. She can't keep up with Kayla McBride and all those girls. They're just not her. I don't know if he the right coach for this job yet. I still don't know. But again, he's been more vocal. Again, Angel and Camilla, they are developing. They're right on time. I just wish I would give Tyler Morris more credit if he figured out a way to use HVL and Maddie Westfield and the adjustments. Again, adjustments on the fly. Sometimes I feel like to me when I watch these games, when teams go on runs, he doesn't call timeout at that time to stop the nosebleed. When you turn the ball over and then the other team go down to score, and then you come back down, turnover, the other team go down and score, you need to call timeout right there. Sometimes he let it play out a little too long. And then now the team got the momentum. Hey, that's what I saw in the second half. Thought he waited too long. Like, bro, just call timeout. Chicago still struggles with taking care of the ball in the third quarter. It's like when they get in the third quarter, that's when they start being careless. And I mean, it's been a constant thing. And it's not just one player, it's the whole team. It's like everybody, it's like this team, we build up a nice momentum, a nice lead, then we get too comfortable. Behind the back passes and telegraph pass. It was a couple of them last game. Kayla McBride, that's how she got going. If you remember, because she was struggling. You know how she got going? On defense. Too many telegraph passes. She was playing the passing lane, stole the ball. She got the layup. Next thing you know, she got in a little rhythm. She started making her threes. But I like the way Chicago responded. They really responded late in that game because that game, like many people thought, okay, man, yeah, Chicago finna lose. It's a 4-point game now. They use this usually how they lose games, you know, and officials was calling all kind of bull crap too. But for them to turn the ball over 17 times and they still figure out a way to close it out, I was very impressed. That was the best win this season for Chicago. And again, I still need to see I need to see more from Tyler Marsh before I say, oh, he's doing such a great job and all that. I mean, nah, until I see Chicago beat these top teams, because that's what it's going to take for them to make the playoffs. They're right there. People think they far away. They're not really far away. It's 3-4 games behind, so yeah, they right there. Yeah, so they got to beat the Seattle's. I don't know how many times we play Phoenix. We ever played them twice, right?
Yeah, we played them twice.
Okay, one more time. Then we need to beat Phoenix. I would like for us to get another win against Minnesota. You know, teams like, again, I believe in the second half of the All-Star break, you're gonna find out what kind of coach Tyler Marsh is. You will. You will find out what kind of coach. Now I listened to it was a little video on Chicago. It was like he was talking about he wanted to take care of home court and show toughness on the road. I give him this. I think he's been doing a solid job getting the team prepared for the games from the beginning. I don't know if it's him. I don't know who it is. If it's him, gotta give him credit for that. It's when the team, okay, they flip the switch and get it going. That's when I'm seeing a lack of adjustments from him. So that's my thing. Go ahead.
Okay. I feel everything y'all saying. Yeah, I mean the success of the Chicago Sky is serendipitous, like type of thing. It's just certain things happen for it to go this way. I don't think it was planned for, and I don't think he was a major part of it, to be completely honest. I think if Courtney Vandersloot was healthy, Angel Reese would still be in a what y'all was calling a sophomore slump, which in my opinion, she was never in a sophomore slump. Vandersloot was just her PG, and Kia
Yeah.
Nurse was starting. So she was never in a sophomore slump. But okay, cool. So Vandersloot goes down. We see Angel Reese at the point forward. I don't like the whole because people get to talking about Teaspoon last year. Teaspoon worked with the team she had. I mean, maybe towards the end of the season, maybe we could have saw more point forward. But Teaspoon definitely encouraged Angel to shoot mid-range shots and shoot the three. She said, if you open, shoot it. She was encouraging towards that. I wasn't expecting to see a lot of point forward Angel in her rookie year. For sure, sophomore year, see more of it and increasingly going forward. But I wasn't expecting to see a lot of that last year, regardless of who was on the team, to be honest. So I don't really sit up here and feel like, oh, Teaspoon didn't play her at point forward. Like I don't that conversation to me, I don't care for it. Because I just think it's inaccurate. We had Lindsay Allen as a point guard. Like that's
He
who we
still
had
could
as
have
a point
like
guard.
that.
Huh?
She still could have used like that because I was saying it. So
Wait,
last,
so
I mean,
go
look,
ahead.
this is why people talking as if she's some back to the basket big because the way Teaspoon was using her.
Correct.
He lent. She
Yep.
lent. Hey, now look, Angel is versatile. She can play. Don't get me wrong. She can play with her back against the basket and all that. But that's not Angel at her best. That's not. I don't want Angel with her back against the basket. So to a certain degree, Teaspoon, yeah, she believed in Angel, but she also limited her. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I feel you. I think we could agree to disagree. But
Okay.
as far as this year, yeah, I can't really give Tyler Marsh the credit. I don't know what Courtney Paris is doing. She's super silent. She doesn't really show a lot of emotion on the side either when I'm paying attention to her. Renee Wakama shows emotion, but she seems out of it as well. Tanisha Wright to me is the most engaged coach on everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if we give her the success, pin or star or whatever or credit, but she's the most engaged one, to be completely honest. Tyler Marsh game over game has become more engaged. I don't know if that's because, like, to me, his post seems to go along with Angel's post. It's like the more upset and tired of the bull crap she gets, I could see each game he gets more riled up. I don't know if he's scared of losing her, right? Recently, Man Bun did after the Paige Beckers and CC, game or whatever, Dallas and Indiana. Man Bun was in the presser. He said something about Enrique, and I think Paige didn't really like what he said, so Paige chimed in to fix what he said, right?
Yeah.
You could see he's losing Paige, right? So I know Tyler Marsh is afraid of losing Angel, and I think that's why we've seen him get a little bit more emotional, for lack of better words, or emote more.
Mhm.
So that's where I'm at with it. But I don't give him credit for anything. Even somebody commented on my thing and was like, well, he is adjusting key. You see, and I'm like, if I'm walking down the street, I gotta make up something super random and I find $50. And every time I walk down there, I find $50. I'm just gonna keep walking down there because I'm gonna find
Yep.
$50. Like, I can't give him credit and say, oh, he's better. It fell into his lap and he's continuing to go with it. Cool. We're glad he's going with it, but he still sometimes goes away from it in the second half. and we have a terrible third quarter because he goes away from it because he think he's smarter than everybody. So I just can't give him that. I'm sorry. I can't give him that any credit for it. I can't give Jeff P any credit. The only person I can give the credit, and it sucks that I have to keep doing this because this is why people are gonna say I'm a glazer. The only person I can give the credit is Angel. Like, that is the only person I could give the credit. It's her. Is that every single time she has to step up to the plate, she does it with no issue and she balls out. And then she goes and gets everybody else engaged. She said to Camilla, Kelsey Plum said, we not the best young front court. She said that to Camilla. So she knew she had to take it upon herself to go to Camilla and get her fired up and get her more engaged in it. And then we see Camilla go on a run. She goes to Rachel Benham and says, I believe in you at the point, even though nobody believed in that shit. But Angel Reese went to her and said that. You know what I'm saying? That's Angel. Nobody can get the credit for this team's success than Angel. All the defense that she plays, you know, everything that she is doing, she's the only person that gets the success to me. That's all. That's the only person I could give the credit. I can't give it to nobody else. I don't know what Tanisha Wright is doing. I know she has Angel's ear because Angel goes straight to her. I'd love to know more of what they talk about. So, you know, maybe there's a piece for Tanisha that I don't know of. But yeah, that's the only person I can credit the success for Chicago Sky.
Jeff P called her out during the season. Like, who calls out a second-year player like that? And for her to respond the way she's been responding is like, it's crazy. Like, my thing is,
I
Tyler,
need you to do more, and she did. HD.
Right. So then Tyler, the thing I see with him is, yeah, he's showing more animation now. Yeah, probably got heat on his ass. That's probably why. That's probably why he's doing it. So, I mean, I give him credit for at least letting Angel do what she do. But other than that, I don't see adjustments. Your third quarters have been trash. It's either the third or the fourth quarter that's been bad, or both of them together. So if he cleans that up and they start just waxing teams, I'll give Tyler his credit. But until then, probably 10%. That's it.
Yeah, sure, for sure. Hey, so honestly, we'll see what happens going forward. Especially tonight. We know Cheryl Reeves is gonna adjust at this point. And with Cheryl Reeves adjusting, you know, we'll see how Tyler adjusts in the situation. We'll see what he's learned as a coach from everybody in my comments telling me he's learned and he's a better coach now. So we'll see what he learned tonight. If he's a real coach, you feel me, he'll be able to adjust right back with Cheryl Reeves. And that's what we need to see. And we'll have a good third quarter. Hopefully no turnovers and the guards continue to show up. Ariel Atkins continue to be aggressive as she was. I would love to see that. Speaking of Paige and CC though, the Indiana Fever and Dallas Wings matchup yesterday was quite interesting. What do you think about that game, HD?
What's that? Indiana. CC had a low turnover rate. Let's see if she can keep that up. To me, the thing they did great was they got Kelsey Mitchell going early, what I've been saying for the whole year. If you don't get Kelsey Mitchell going, it's like she gets disinterested and she don't feel like playing no more. And then AB was able to run the action more, which I've been begging them to do in the half court, because I think people didn't watch AB in college. AB is a very underrated passer as a big. She could pass from the top of the key, or she could pass from the elbows or the low blocks. Very underrated. Natasha Howard did some things yesterday. She's starting to play better. I liked it when Stephanie White, it was times where CC was disengaged. I like how Stephanie is starting to learn, okay, she's just going to be who she is. I got to play around her. I just got to play around all of that. I got to play around all of that, pouting and all of this, you know. And then defensively, she put CC in the right position. She played a zone mainly and had her on the other side, and CC got a couple steals that I like, that she finally gave effort off the ball. But like the teams, like it really want to match up. Dallas is so, to me, I wouldn't have played Enrique. Enrique, I'm not trying to pile on Enrique, and I know Paige said that. It felt like Enrique sucked the energy out of that starting lineup. I would have brought her gradually off the bench. I'd have let her come off the bench. I'd have still went with the young bucks to see what they could give me. Because even though they lost their games, they still have been playing good together. You could tell they're building the chemistry. And I would have gradually brought Enrique back. But Indiana, I mean, look, we said this before the season. I told you, Key, I had them ranked 3rd or 4th, like in the rankings. This team is good. And now people are starting to realize that when you got a Arie McDonald out there running the show, and then CC finally, like, if she don't get over like 5 turnovers, this team could get far. They can get to the semis this year if she just limit her turnovers and actually make some of her baskets. If she don't make her baskets or she's chucking up dumb shots, we're going to be back in the same predicament we were early in the season. So, like I said, Indiana didn't surprise me. CC just got to limit her turnovers, play like this, and I think Indiana will be dangerous. But Dallas, they're going to have to do some soul searching, or they got to figure out if they really want to go with Enrique long term. Like we all been talking about it. Are you going to keep Enrique, or are you going to let her go? Like, we got to know right now, because you're confusing your young talent. Because Lee Yarou was balling yesterday, Paige did her thing, but the young talent got kind of messed up. Like Isaiah got messed up because Isaiah's so used to starting. Now she got to come off the bench. It messes the flow of things up. So, but the game yesterday was a snore fest. Like, it was a snore fest.
It was terrible. It threw my whole WNBA watching day.
Yeah, it was bad.
I was like, the
next game was great though. The Liberty and Dream, that was a good game after it, but that messed everything up. But yeah.
For sure. What you got on it, Zoe? I think you muted. You muted, Zoe.
My bad, man. My bad. One of many matchups between the two. Again, freshman year versus sophomore year. So they got a lot of more matchups. How many more times they play this year? Did they play 3 times?
I think they played 2 more.
2 more?
Because they played 2. They played twice already. CC didn't play the first one.
Oh, yeah. CC didn't play the first one. Okay, so they got one more matchup. I expect Paige to be even better, because I've been watching Paige her entire college career. Paige always adjusts great. Like, you can tell Paige is one of those players, you can tell she actually watches film on how to compete. Like some players just watch film on how to get another shot. Paige watches film on how to compete. Like that's what I love about Paige. Again, Paige had more points. CC had more assists. You can both tell Dallas needed Paige points. Indiana needed CC's assists and less turnovers, right? So they both gave their teams what they really needed. I think that as time goes on, Paige will continue to rise up the rankings. I mean, she's only in her first year. Dallas isn't a good team. I mean, CC did have a good team last year. I mean, Dallas team isn't that good, and you traded away one of your biggest assets from this all season that let you know that. So I expect Paige to continue to grow. It's going to be great matchups to come. They're both good players. It'll be some great matchups that we can continue to talk about. Again, I like what both of them gave to their team. CC needed to distribute and not turn the ball over, and Dallas needs Paige scoring and basically her defense as well. Paige played great defense in that game as well. That doesn't get talked about, especially in that first quarter. Paige played good defense in that first quarter. She even had some matchups against Kelsey Mitchell that she won. So I think at the end of the day, Paige will continue to rise up the rankings. Going into next season, I got Paige as a top 10 player, top 5, depending on how the season looks. I just think I love Paige game that much. She does a lot. Again, she doesn't talk. So if you don't watch the film, you don't really know how impactful she is. If you just look at the box score. She's a great, like, one thing about Paige, before I can wrap it up, one thing about Paige that I've always been admired with, he plays team basketball, but she still gets her numbers. Like a lot of players can't actually do that. Like
Nope.
the team got to be revolved around them. Paige can fit into a system and still get her numbers. You know why? Because she doesn't turn the ball over and she's efficient. And the team, like you can tell at practice, Paige is a leader at practice. And let me tell you how you can tell. Because in the games, they look for her. That's how you can tell. At practice, Paige talks. She's vocal at practice. She might not say much during the games, but you can tell they believe in Paige. You can tell. Like, because they look for her to make the play. They look for her to take the big shot. Like, you can tell. So I think Paige will continue to develop, get better. Dallas needs to get some pieces this offseason that can play well with her and not be in her way. Like, I think Dallas got a lot of players on their team that are in her way versus that can play with her. So I think that's a focus that needs to come this offseason. I love the matchup. Again, both great players in their own right. Both did things for their team that needed to be done. I'm actually excited for those matchups to come. That's definitely a rivalry or a competition that we need to be harping on versus the other ones. Like that's one of the matchups that need to be more talked about.
Yes.
Facts. Yeah. I mean, the game was iffy, a lot of stop and go, a lot of calls. But it was bad to watch. Chris was terrible at adjusting. The defense from Dallas wasn't even in the room with us. There was no defense on Dallas's part. In my opinion, yesterday Paige should have been on ball more than off ball yesterday. In my opinion, Enrique should have either not played or played a very limited amount of minutes. I mean, I think they would have still lost. No shade. I think they would have still lost, but it would have been a more competitive game. I think if he just adjusted a few of those things that I just said, it just wasn't a good game to watch. I love watching competitive games. It's not about, like people think you hate CC or you love Paige more, whatever. I want to see them go at it. That's just what it is. You want to see hoopers hoop and go at it. Lee was great. They need to put together this trade package. The trade package is Tierra McCowan, Enrique Agumbawale, Kurt Miller, Chris Kokolinnis, whatever his name is, man bun. And I'm contemplating on if Maisha Hines Allen needs to be in it. I'm contemplating. But yeah,
she worked well with the young bucks though. She actually is trying to like coach them and actually show them the ropes. Like Enrique, I felt needed to come off the bench because her play style is very hard to mesh with Paige's. Like it's hard because Enrique needs to shoot a certain amount of shots to get going. And Paige, like, I need Paige and with the ball and running the offense. Her, Quinterly, and Isaiah got something special going. And I just felt like you messed that up when you brought Enrique back. That's just me. So
yeah. And then JJ needed to be coached yesterday, and he wasn't coaching her. Like JJ needed to be coached through that game. She has that heart, man. You like JJ because she got heart, but she needs help. And he wasn't coaching her through that at all. So that's another part. I mean, he just doesn't coach, man. It's just bad. Tierra isn't mobile enough for that young team and how fast they play. And yeah, when Dallas got the number one, I said it from then that they needed to trade Enrique and it wouldn't work with Paige. I'm not saying every game Paige needs to be on ball, but yesterday I think she did need to be on ball. I saw CC take a couple mid-range shots. They let Kelsey get hot because there was no deep in the room. Leah Rue was balling. Aliyah elbows was in there too. Natasha had a good game as well. Child, they let Sophie Cunningham. They let Sophie. I think Sophie Cunningham had a double-double. They let Sophie Cunningham get a double-double. That is crazy work.
MVP man. Sophie, man.
They let Sophie Cunningham crack the top 25 list yesterday. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, Paige, you got this, girl. I said Paige is made for the W. I think Paige is going to be an even better player in the W. I said that when I watched her in college. She gonna be just fine. They just got to build a team around her and do a clean. They got to do a Rico. They got to do a clean sweep this offseason. And that's all it is. She's gonna be great. She's gonna be just fine. But to close out this topic, what you got on the CC and Paige matchup, Showtime?
It's hard to judge. I think I'm looking on social media. A lot of people, they saying CC win the match. So it's kind of hard to say that because they're not playing on the even playing field. Paige Becker didn't come in with 2 of the All-Stars. She didn't have a sit-up like that. This same thing like the Angel thing. Everybody use, they won the game. I mean, they supposed to win. Dallas is one of the worst teams in the league. And another thing too, styles may fight. You got one of the best transition team in the W, and if not the best, versus the worst transition defensive team. Dallas is a horrible transition defense team, and they showed yesterday. This doesn't really say much about who's better. I think Paige is a better basketball player. Me personally, I always felt like that. CC good at what she does. I thought she had a solid game. She not making the shots, but she played in the passing lanes. Again, like you always see this from bad defenders. So you know this. James Harden is my guy, right? He on my Clippers. He has some of his best defensive statistic game against Charlotte Hornets and Washington Wizards. He had 3 steals and 4 blocks. You're like, oh, this man, he played defense. No, it's just you playing against a undisciplined teams. Opportunity is going to be there for you to get steals and blocks. So that's just one of those games right there. I mean, CC showed up. She did the other thing. She didn't make her shots, But I think this game, it was a collective unit though. Indiana was just a better team. Sophie made her shots. Kelsey Mitchell made her shot. AB was cooking from the mid-range. It was just a better team, bro. Indiana's better team than Dallas. I mean, that's the pretty much sum it up. They beat Dallas with and without CC. So that's how it's going to be all year long. I mean, they're just better teams, and you won't really get your bang for the buck with these matchups until both of them they're on the equal playing field. They both got this good teams. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my take on it.
Yeah, I totally understand. You're definitely right about that. They're the better team. Like I said, in my opinion, they would have won regardless of it. I can see how Arike just being Paige's vet this year is helpful for her because the team is so young, and Tierra is mature enough to be a vet. You can tell. Maybe Maisha Hines-Allen. But Arike being a 7-year, year 7 or year 8 guard, I could see how that is helpful for Paige, and maybe just that is good enough. I don't think they'll work play style wise, but maybe just having her there, anchoring her is super helpful. So I could see that somebody made that on point or whatever, because I'd just be like, trade her. But it's not like no knock on her. I think she's a great player. I just think they don't work together. That's all, y'all. That's it. It's no knock on any player. Nothing like that.
Shout out to Paige, but shout out to Paige doing what a leader supposed to do. Shout out to Paige.
Right, as usual, sticking up for her teammate regardless of anything. So yeah. But look, y'all, you know what to do. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification button so you're here when we go live. It was another great Stars Hoop Central episode where all the stars align. Make sure y'all check out that underdog at the bottom. Everybody's pages, HDIITV, right down here. Go over there and subscribe and like. I Am Zo Media diagonally from me. Make sure you go over to I Am Zo Media, subscribe and like, and Showtime On Point Sports, who will be doing the live play-by-play of the Fee and Angel Reese matchup again tonight. I know y'all want to see that again tonight. They finna be banging again, y'all. So, and Courtney Williams says she finna get buckets on us. Courtney Williams says she finna go gorilla on us. So y'all got to come through. Make sure y'all check out that live, and WBB Universe, all one word. Type it into the search bar. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and everything like that. Do y'all got any final words?
No, we gotta get to this game. Shout out to everybody, man.
Hey, thank y'all so much. Hit the like button on your way out. If you're watching this on playback, make sure you comment. We want to hear what you have to say, and hit the like button, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. We're gonna catch you on the next Stars Hoop Central where all the stars align. We out of here.
Yeah, learn. Dribble the drain, record the debate. Talking bar coops, no room for the fake. Star Hoop Central, the spotlight beams, where hoop heads clash, dissecting teams. Sky high takes from the arc to the paint. Truth on display, no room for complaints. Bounce that thought, let the dialogue reign. Star Hoop Central, we reign in the game. Pick and roll knowledge, alley-oop flows, crossovers in convo, the rivalries grow. From the ghosts to the rookies, we frame the tale. Slam dunk opinions, the details prevail. Sky high takes from the art to the paint. Truth on display, no room for complaints. Bounce that thought, let the dialogue reign. Star Hoop Central, we reign in the game.